restriction on laptops, computers and tablets is a great leadership move by the government of India. It will make sure that the computers which are consumed in India are actually produced in India. It is a tens of billions of dollars of manufacturing, a large component ecosystems and lakhs of jobs. Not only this, it is a one step forward for making India the global hub for electronic production. It is such a thoughtful move by the government that the government has ensured that there is no disruption on the supply chain and the consumer does not suffer. So the prices of laptops and computers are not going to go up. Despite that, India will generate huge jobs and have a large component ecosystem and one day become a great electronics manufacturing hub. It is now a new India batting for itself, a new India which is unstoppable. Thank you, Government of India. कंप्यूटर, लैपटॉप और टैबलेट के इंपोर्ट का रिस्ट्रिक्शन ट्रूली एक लीडरशिप मूव है। ये हमारे देश में $10 बिलियन की नई मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इकाइयों को क्रिएट करेगा, बहुत बड़ा कंपोनेंट इकोसिस्टम क्रिएट होगा और लाखों जॉब्स जनरेट होंगी। इतना ही नहीं, ये हमारे देश को जो ग्लोबल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हब बनाना है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का, उसके लिए एक बहुत बड़ा मील का पत्थर साबित होगा। और भारत सरकार ने बहुत ही थॉटफुली इस काम को किया है ताकि कंज्यूमर की लाइफ में कोई तकलीफ ना आए, कोई भी सप्लाई चेन डिसरप्ट नहीं होगी, प्राइस चेंज नहीं होंगे। और इसीलिए मैं इसको लीडरशिप मूव कह रहा हूं। भारत एक नया भारत है और ये भारत हमारे सिटीजन्स के लिए काम कर रहा है, ये भारत हमारी इंडस्ट्री के लिए काम कर रहा है, ये हमारे कंज्यूमर्स के लिए काम कर रहा है। तो ये आज इस मूव को इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स इंडस्ट्री की तरफ से हम ट्रूली वेलकम करते हैं।
Firstly, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the government, Honorable Prime Minister and Ministry of Electronics for, I would say, a very landmark decision to put the import of IT hardware under restricted category, which basically means it requires a license. What this will translate to eventually this will lead to India emerging as one of the largest hubs for manufacturing of IT products. And I feel it's going to happen, the manufacturing will happen not only for catering to the requirements of the domestic market, but I see a time where Indian manufacturers and India as a country will be catering to the world requirements or the global requirements for IT hardware products. If we translate into numbers, the opportunity into numbers, last year the imports of IT hardware products was almost $8 billion, which is a very, very large amount. And I personally feel that in the next 2 years itself, I see almost 80% of this requirement being met through domestic manufacturing. So obviously you can see that there's a very large number, and what this will translate into will be very large employment, massive employment, new factories are getting created to cater to this requirement. And as you're also aware that the government has launched a new production linked incentive scheme for this sector, and the last date of application is end of August. And I foresee a lot of companies coming forward now, and I feel that the way the scheme has been structured, the PLI scheme has been structured, we will even see a component ecosystem being created in the country. And you would have seen with the experience of other products how they've evolved, the manufacturing of other product categories, how it has evolved. If you see product categories like LED televisions, LED lighting, mobile phones, and telecom products, and many other product categories in our sector. If I look, let's say 10 years back, India was a large importer of these products. If I look at mobile phones itself, we were importing almost 70% or there as much of our total consumption that was happening in the Indian market. And today, the time has come that India has become one of the largest exporters of mobile phones. The export of electronic products has registered a jump of almost 60% at a time when the global markets are going through a difficult period. So this shows the kind of trust companies and brands have on the Make in India tagline. And I foresee a time where we could see exports of about $100 billion in the next 2 years itself from the electronic product categories. So coming back to the announcement on IT hardware, I, on behalf of the industry and some of the chambers of commerce, wholeheartedly welcome this decision. Today, some of the chambers of commerce have also come out supporting this decision, and I once again say that this is a landmark decision which will eventually result in India emerging as the next hub for ICT product manufacturing.